Alright, let's see how this goes. Definitely plagued with some technical issues, and I don't honestly feel the greatest right now, but we'll give this the old couch try tonight. So, I have done a little bit of work off camera for this. I did do the programming for this. I do have a new script to plug in here. I may or may not do that on stream right now, but this is basically what the door looks like now. This is kind of put the ship in here just to see if it fits. Got some lighting in here. That's just because of the collision boxes. Someone told me that this is actually huge. These lights don't have a collision box at all, but they will prevent them from being stuck. So you could put these anywhere that you don't want grids to stick together, and it will work. So I did change the way that this opens up a little bit, so I'll show that off real quick. Let me double check this is open and close. Okay, so this is open. Now opens from the middle there, and I think it looks a lot better. And then the close is actually a little bit different. So it closes everything at once and kind of offsets everything so those can close. And then it just shuts this one door. So I kind of took what people were saying, it should all be one door, or it should open like a cascade, and kind of combined them up. So that's what we got going on now. But I'm going to open this one more time because I want it to be in the open position to start messing with some stuff. Yeah. Really like the way that this turned out. I think I do still have to mess around a little bit with these hinges, but overall, it works. I did get these working too, I believe. Last I checked on it, it was working. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but hopefully it won't do anything right here. Yeah. So these should work as well. And I kind of changed it where these pistons will come down even on uneven ground, and it should still deploy like it should. But we'll see. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, so it is working. I don't know why the parachutes are still out. Those should be turned off. But this is the way it should be operating. It's still a little violent, but it's a little bit better in survival, which is what this is designed to do. So, that's on a super long timer. I'm just going to let that bake. So what we want to do is we want to take these blocks, these things, which are the mobile factories, and we want to design something to place them in this carrier right here. So I kind of did a little bit of, groundwork to set this in where it should go. This is, kind of where I want it to take off and whatever. This is pretty rudimentary. It's basically just this funnels me into where I should be. But then it's got something to refill the hydrogen and stuff right here. Haven't really made any of that yet. But you do need to start cutting in the floor here. So I think I'm just going to actually cut out all this floor where I want this stuff to go. I think something like this. And right here, and we started. Okay, so right where that cage is. Perfect. So that is even. And yeah, we should be totally even there. So We need to get one of these, probably turn it off. And we're going to grab this, and we're going to shut off the programming block so it doesn't do anything weird. Where you at? We're just going to turn you off. So we're just going to use that to put this where it needs to go. So I think I want them down here though. And maybe we'll just, you know, have a manufacturing, because I think these can be survival printed. I'm actually almost positive. Maybe we'll get something here, and then we'll have something to put them in all 8 of these sections. Haven't really thought about it, figured I'd do it on stream, so bear with me while I figure this out. So we'll just, for the time being, make another floor. I think this is probably good. Something like this. Alright, and so this thing is still in the way. Why did I? Okay. This needs to go further out to be out of the way. Something like that. Alright. So we want this thing. Well, that's actually going to be a huge pain, I think, because some of these are backwards, some of these are forwards. So if you really do want to manufacture this, like take it all apart, it's going to take a lot more. And pistons, and well, let's start designing that, I guess. This needs to, an alarm really needs to turn off. We don't need that for this. Lights on. There we go. Don't need that anymore. We need to figure out how exactly we're going to build this giant conveyor looking thing. Maybe we'll, Black Armor had a pretty cool conveyor line before, so maybe we'll try that. And that's done by, how are we going to pick this? We're going to pick it from there and down here. So, I guess we just gotta start building. So, do something like this. Use the nice pistons. I don't exactly know how this is gonna go yet. If we want to put it there, we start putting these down. What's happening over there? Yeah, whatever. So this is silly. We should just have this all the way out. So this should go out at a higher rate of speed. What is going on? Oh, yeah, it's that thing over there. Okay. I think that was here. Let's do that. Jeez. Ooh, well, it's not working again. I don't know why, but it's not. Yeah. I think this is an offline problem. I'm not going to bore you with me trying to troubleshoot this whole thing. Yeah. And just in case more people want to know what this is exactly building, I usually at least show it off once in the stream. Come on, you. There we go. Gotta destroy this. Didn't mean to throw it. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. Get rid of this. I really should just make a button to unmag this. What is that? That's the big ones. This one? Unlock. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if it actually builds. And I did do a little bit of tweaking on this, so it's a little bit more reliable to assemble, besides that little freak out right there, and that one. So far so good, even though it's a little clangy. Oh, no, that's bad. How'd that happen? What did that fall off of? That fell off of right... Not there? Over here? Nothing could ever work the first time. What is that off of? And do we need it? I actually don't even know where it went. Oh, there it is. So that... Oh, I know what that is. That is this piece over here. But not that one. Honestly, I don't know. Here, let's just see if it prints. I'll figure out what's missing. This... Yeah, this is going to take hours and hours to figure out. We'll delete those, they don't fly off in there. That's definitely missing. I just can't pin down where this is. Oh, that's gotta go. Well, both legs are built. Oh. Okay. It's the main piece. So that's why the body's not being built. Yeah, it's pretty important. Okay, well, that's mega broke, so... We'll figure this out some other time. Alright, building the hangar. Building the hangar. We can leave this open. We need to start figuring out how we're going to push these things up there. So we're going to have to definitely go deeper than this. That's going to have to go here. We'll attach that. We will delete this. I think we're going to have to suck that in too. Okay. So here's our locomotion. How's it going, Grump? And there. So we can, yeah, we can attach this like this, and then we need one in the middle, which we can't do. Attach. So far, so good, Grump. That's not right. That's got to be all the way over here. Alright, we'll just move it out of the way. So, this is going to go here. And we'll run this back. Probably going to want to keep this at 180. Actually, this will probably just automatically pull it to 180. Yeah. So, have like that. I wonder if that. Okay. So this is like this. We can attach this. We can detach this. And here's the next one. Here. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. So it's going to be a gap of 1, 2, 3, gap of 1, 1, 2, 3. So here's our elevator cart looking thing. So it's going to be like this. There we go. And now it needs, oh, you know what? I screwed this up already. Because I can have more than one of these. So this can be crawling while this one's retracting. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the Build Vision? So Build Vision's a mod. It's honestly, I'll never play without it. And hopefully Space Engineers 2 has something like that. But, so, oh, definitely don't want that. So we're just going to take these settings and put them here. Oh, not much, man. We're just to run you through. Yeah, the detach and attach, it's huge. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. That's actually how this factory works over here. What we are doing is making, so here's the new hangar door. We'll just show that off for a few more people. But I changed the closing sequence a little bit, so it all kind of goes at once. It does this little dance. And so the door is, you know, complete. It's got a little bit more work to do, but overall, I like the way it's going. And this is it opening now. A little bit different than it was before. It used to open from one side and go all the way across. I think this is much better. It's a little bit faster, more moving parts. And, yeah, overall just better, I think. So, there's the hangar door. I'm not really working on the hangar door too much anymore. We did stick this big carrier in here. And now the idea is there's 8 spots for these like Doom cubes that come out. Yeah, no clang yet. I mean, I had major issues with clang before this, but if anybody doesn't know, if anybody's trying not to have the stick happen, which means like when you paste grids and they're in certain spots, they stick together. Someone told me on Reddit that these lights have 0 collision box, so you can put them right next to other grids, which is what I have. That's why all these orange lights are kind of around. But you can put them right next to it, and then things won't stick anymore. So really nice stuff. Now we are trying to make something that has locomotion that basically moves these cubes over. This is going to be like a survival ready cube that you can make, and then it's going to, you know, put into every single spot here. So we're trying to make something that will do that right now. So if we have that, oh yeah, it's huge. Honestly, I have 4,000 hours. I didn't know that, so that was pretty awesome. So I think if we put one more piston in here, and one of these, and I want that and that. I wonder if I need this. I don't think I need to connect here. Alright, yeah, I guess I do. It's got to connect. So maybe we'll just get like a quick timer going on, and we'll demonstrate what this is. I don't think I need that many. I think I need 2. I might need 3. Okay. So that's what we need. I think this is connected. Hangar doors? Yeah. You can't attach anything to hangar doors, though, I'm pretty sure. Unless something changed. I know I got hangar doors in one of these toolbars. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'll put them here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. Unless you're talking about something else. Alright, so we need to put more rotors in here. That's attached. This needs to be attached. This will be detached, and this will go that way. We'll also grab the settings from this one. Put it on the center one. Okay, so we need lots and lots of these down now. actually need this, because that'll go here while these two are out. Oh, you know what? I think I might want to reverse this and have the rotors up here, so that way I wouldn't have to have nearly as many timers that way, or events, because I could just link these things. Yeah, I think that's, when I've done it before, I think that's how it is. So we need to go like this. Attached. Is that where it's attached? Yes, attached. I'm going to talk to myself a lot during this, I'm sorry. Yeah, if we do this, this would be much better. Now I could just control it from there. I don't need this. Pretty sure I don't need that at all. Well, I need this. Come on, where are you at? There it is. So, from there. We also need to, I think, shorten these up a little bit. So if that's attached, and these aren't linking up. These all need to be detached. So, attach. There we go. And that's kind of cool. Now we could spin the thing too, all from, you know, on board. So, I can't use this. That's not great. I wonder why this isn't allowing me in place. What goes on here? Oh, dang it. These pistons. So, these pistons don't allow stuff to be attached to the side of them. So, we gotta do something like this. And we just switch it out with something else later, but still bad. Okay. I don't know why we're having collision issues, but we are. Oh, that's not right. Okay. We are finally. So. Okay, we will call. This will be piston 1. This will be piston 2. Actually, we should call it something else. This is a sled. Corner lights can. And actually, that's it's kind of cool. You can do some really neat stuff with corner lights. Like, or is it corner lights that does it? I'll show you something cool. This is something I learned not that long ago too. I guess we're gonna have to go a little bit higher. So, corner lights do this, don't they? Yeah. So if you wanted to make a rotating station, you could do this. What is tiny? That's not tiny. There. I think I screwed up already. Here. One more time. So you do that. You do that. And now you can attach your stuff. If you have the proper displacement. Something like that. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah. There we go. So this is how you do rotating stations all on the same grid, without, you know, having to do like a double piston going the same way. What do you mean by pistons go through though? Because like you would have your ship, you know, right here, and then this would be the rest of your ship here. And you wouldn't even need this. Also, I'm pretty sure railings do the exact same thing. You said corner neon lights. Yeah, corner neon lights. I'm sure that would work too. But this one gives you complete... you can have it completely broken, but it's attached there. So it's all the same grid still. Just a cool thing. Cool tip that I obviously learned from somebody else. Not that creative, so... what was it? Your railings do the same thing. Where's the thing that I just filled up? Yeah, it was that. So these railings right here do the exact same thing. Anywho, I was busy naming this. So this is sled 1. This will be sled 2. And this will be sled 3. This will be sled. Oops. Sled 1. Why does that look weird? Whatever. This will be sled 2. Oh wait, this isn't gonna work. Sled. Jeez, spell. Sled A maybe? Or this will be sled B. Man, how am I gonna name this? A. We'll do that. Sled. Oh, this needs to be. Golly. Get your head on right. 2A. There we go. This would be 2B. 2B. This is 1B. Nope. 1B. And this is what? Sled 3A? There we go. Those are name conventions that kind of make sense until I forget them and have to look at them again. So we got sled, 3, 3A, B. Cool. So we just need to put more of these on the ground. And how will this work? So this needs to be attached up here, which I think it already is. It is. That's attached. So this will retract, and this will go forward. And then those two will attach there, which means I don't really need these at all, ever. Yeah, I don't even need these. Yeah, naming is half the battle, especially, I mean, if you go up and look at this, obviously, you run into a lot with the time. I'm not using a ton of these timers, but these things, yeah, there's so many. You got to go 1B, 2A. If you don't do it this way, I get everything completely confused. I mean, when you're dealing with this much stuff, and I use groups. Groups help a lot of stuff, but yeah, if you almost have to. Like, this is my one door, but it has multiple connectors on it, so you have to do, you don't want to do 1-1 because then it's door 11. So you do 1A, 1B, this is 2, and so on. Very important to number stuff correctly so you don't get confused, because if you're doing confusing stuff already, it's going to be worse. So I don't think I need anything beyond this. We just need more of these. And if that's there, yeah, so we really just need them like this. We don't need these. We definitely don't need these. Let's get one of these going so that we know exactly where we're going. So that'll go back. This will go back. And this will go forward. So this is the spacing that we need. We just need 1, 2, 3 in between. Oh, what's up, bros? Hey, welcome back. Didn't you win the SE like a couple years ago? 4 years ago or something like that? I did a giveaway. I'm pretty sure Rose was one of the recipients of that. Maybe I'll do it again this year. So, yeah, that's nice. See, I remember. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we'll need some here. I'm eventually going to want something to... Actually, does that line up perfectly? Oh, that's sick. So that'll go there. We'll need something on top of this. Timer block, what, sled 1. Sled 2. And sled 3. Let's just make it so it'll go a few times. 1, 2, 3. 1 here. 1, 2, 3. There. So we need a cockpit. We don't really need a cockpit, but let's see. It's called sled. Why? Wait a tick. Why do the rest of these lose their naming? 2. We're gonna lose this because we got rid of the other ones. Sled 1. And I misspelled sled. That is why we only had 1. Okay. Moving on. What's up, Thunder? Oh yeah. Dude, I haven't even played Survival really yet. I enjoyed it. I liked it, but I haven't played it. So we want the sled. Pistons 1 and 3 will be on the same. We'll call that sled 1. And sled 2 will be the other one. So there's that. Oh gosh. Well, I guess that's still fine. That's not what I meant to do. But we'll call this sled 1 and sled 2. So we have our groups in sled 1. If it starts here, we want sled... Well, we want them both to reverse every time. Okay, sled. So both these have to reverse. So that's fine. But we also want sled 2. Sled 2 to detach. Sled 1 to... We want the attach first though. So this is... Oh, let me get this right. Sled 1 has to attach, because that's these, and sled 2 has to detach, because that's going to be moving forward. And then we need this to trigger this. Okay. And then really, I think we only need one more timer. It would be here. And really, we just want this to... Do we want this to trigger? I don't think we do. Okay, I get what we want to do. So we have reverse, and we have sled 1 attach, sled 2 detach, this one. And if you're not following, it will make sense in a second. So we still want this to reverse. We want both of them to reverse. And we want sled 2 to attach, and sled 1 to detach. And then for this one, here I'll show you. It's basically like a, have you ever seen a conveyor in a factory or anything like that? Well, Space Engineers doesn't really have conveyors, so this is the next best thing technically. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. We're going to use that last timer to trigger the other two. So what we'll do is we'll turn this one off, and this one will be on, and then this one will trigger both. If I had it right, which I didn't. That's this one. Sled, move. We'll call it sled move. This one's off, this one's on. And then we'll just trigger them both with this. So... Bear with me, bear with me. Trigger now, and... Okay, so we need to add one more thing to this. Sled 1 needs to turn itself off and turn the other one on. So this will be off and this will be on. And now they'll switch in between each other. If you trigger this, it will do both of them. Sled 2, same thing. Turn off sled 2 and turn on sled 1. It's going to caterpillar walk, exactly. It's going to caterpillar walk. So that's off. Now we just need to grab sled Sled move. And if I did this correctly, I think I did, we will do this. I didn't do it correctly. Why didn't it work? Oh, because they're both off. I'm stupid. Alright. There we go. We need... Why are these both off? No, they're not. Oh, gosh. Dumbass. Alright, moving on. Sled 1 is the one that we want. So that one needs to be on. This one needs to be off. I'm pretty sure. We're going to get here. We're going to get here. This is either going to fall on the ground or it's going to move forward. Okay. It moves forward. Boom. Look at that. Lovely. This is what we wanted. So, this is going to be the means of moving our block to be where it's at. Because I think I just want one assembly place. I don't want to just have, like, all these being made and then it just pushes up with a simple piston. That seems boring. We're going to do it this way. And now, if these are not attached, so you could do something like this now. It's basically climbing sideways, yes. And then we also need something, we need something on here to push these blocks up. So this might need to like move down a few layers, I don't know. It all depends on how much room we need, because this thing is going to somehow be on here and get pushed up into here and get locked in. Because these are like the little drop pods that the factories are on. And we'll fix those some other time. But it's got to go here, so it needs to come, you know, down here. Which it looks like it's already not lined up because I didn't really measure anything. I just kind of wanted to do a thing. But at least we have the means of what we're doing. So, and we can also make this thing go sideways like this, because if we attach this, what are we at here? Okay, we want, what, 90? Oh yeah, for sure. All we need to do is just tweak the, sorry, my wife's calling me. The speeds of the pistons. And what are we at now? We're at 3, we can go up to 5. Let's go up to 5. Oh, it'll be nice and fast. I wonder, we should be able to go backwards with this thing too. If we simply, what was it called? Sled. I'm pretty sure if I just turn these on, oh wait, where are they? Okay. If this one goes on and this one goes off, I'm almost positive this will go backwards. Look at that. So really, we don't even need it. I know. That was weird. I'm pretty positive it did that because this is not the correct way. So it does matter the way that your hinge heads are. We're going to do that. And that should go back. Oh, I'm still in the cockpit. Okay. There we go. Real quick. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to be AFK for 2 minutes. Here, I got a new screen to look at. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, this is wrong. We need to fix this. If you can tell, this divot is on the front side and this divot is on the side side. So it should be like that. Now it shouldn't mess around like that again. So really simply, we should be able to switch. We gotta put them in a group though. Sled, these two right here. Swap directions. It should be that. Now we should be able to put it in a group. Swap. Block on off. There we go. So it's as simple as that. I'm pretty sure if we do that, we will go forward now. Yeah, look at that. So, with just 3 timer blocks... Oh no. What had happened? Why is that? Maybe this? Yep, that's why. Needs a little bit more beans. I don't know why, but it is. So we can go forwards, we can hit 3, we can go backwards. Okay, we now have the means to spin. Well, we kind of have the means to spin. If we do this, what? Yeah, now we can spin. Oh, that's not right. What do we want? This is what? 180? 180. There we go. And now we can start putting them like this. If we get out of here, and we want these turned this way, and this way. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Cool. Oh man, you're already reading my mail. I definitely want to recreate the beginning scene of Pacific Rim. I think that'd be really cool. Am I going the right direction? Yeah, I am. Look at that. Oh. Did I screw that up again? No. Why did that happen? Yeah, that's the idea. So that's really the only issue with doing a single like this. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. That's about as fast as you can go right there. Something like that. Okay, cool. We have our locomotion. We just need tracks basically to do that. This should work. I stupidly put the timers on top. They should just be like on the back, but it is what it is. We need to figure out some way to basically mount this thing too. Probably on the bottom side. Oh, maybe we use its own thing. Oh no. I'm almost positive this is locked together. I just need to figure out where. Oh, 100% it would be hard for the monsters. Doing anything alien in a block-based game, I think, is pretty hard. There's a few people that can do it. But, yeah, building the Jaegers, I would much rather take that on. Much rather have that. So, I mean, this kind of already has a built-in piston. It's not gonna. Oh, it's not gonna go up super far though. We could always change it though. So, really, we just need something like that. How much would it have to go up? Quite a bit. Paste this again. Now it's got auto level on. So we'll put that at 10. Also, Thunder accidentally locked her out of the house. It wasn't the trash. So, this is as high as we can get. this is basically the height that we need. It's right there. I know, my bad. My bad. What is that? 3 blocks? It's hard to count. I think it's 3 blocks. So if we were to do, this is, you know, I like to build it functionally first and then make it nice looking after. If we did that, we did, well, we can't. Okay. Here. Let's try this again. Go back and go back. All right. Oh, no, actually, we still want this down. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. Yeah, there's no way this is going to work. It's well within the ceiling there. Okay. We probably have to move this down no matter what. This isn't going to work. Or we have like a, you can almost do like a scissor lift with this thing. Maybe not a scissor lift, but maybe. Got this, something like that. So I have to get this like perfect. Ah, this is annoying. Alright, whatever. What's that? The super handy widget on the top right. Oh. Oh, really? Yeah, I thought that that was, I'm almost positive. Isn't that vanilla? I only have build vision on this, but yeah, I almost never look at it. It's just, I have it, my 8 key makes it do this, my 5 key does this, 4, this is all numpad. I think this is a much easier rotation scheme. Yeah, sure. Here. Yeah, I can do this. Yes. Oh yeah, numpad, it's very nice. Very nice. We're gonna take a look at this real quick. Mods. I really don't have that many installed. I think I have some MexPex thrusters, which is just better looking thrusters. Build vision, build info, color HUD. I don't know why that's on. Colorful icons, I like that. This goes with build vision, tank tracks, really like those. Text HUD, that goes with build info, MexPex, and easy block renaming. Oh yeah, the goats for sure. These have to be in every save. Here's a whole bunch of other mods that I like to use every once in a while, but honestly I don't use a ton of them. Mainly because people don't like mods, I don't know why. They like playing with mods, they don't want to download stuff with mods. I don't live stream very often. I'm trying to do it like on Mondays, about this time. I started 30 minutes late today because of, you know, stuff, real life, but yeah, man, thanks. Thanks for checking it out. I don't normally live stream though. That's why I'm so bad at it, and I just ramble on and talk about nothing and get nothing done. I can get a lot more done when I'm not live streaming, that's for sure. Because I feel like I need to talk, and then I talk and lose my train of thought, and then don't do anything, and I just fumble around until the stream ends. Okay. So this, we'll put this at 10, but we'll do that. And we need to set the bottom limit. that. This, -90, so that'll be that. Pretty sure I have the other one at 5, right? -5. And this, nope, -10. Okay. I think that's too fast. So we're gonna bring that back down to 5. Yeah, man. I will pass on the tips when I know them. This would be sled, right? Sled, hinge, sled. Basically, like naming your stuff well enough to mess with stuff. And like I said, build vision. If you had to go into the menu and find this hinge with all this other crap, it's just impossible. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just a huge pain in the butt. Here's another really cool. If you're building with subgrids a lot, this is another good one. So let's say I don't want to copy this whole thing, because if I copy it, it's going to grab the entire grid. Yeah, this is the whole door, everything. I just want this one grid. So if you Control-Shift-C, you grab just the grid you're looking at. I thought that that was cool. It's really nice for like copying, pasting things. Obviously, you can't get this whole grid. You'd have to detach it and then copy it. But this is very nice. So, where was I at? I'm rambling. And, yeah, for sure, man. That's, I think we all do it. Sled, and spelling is hard. So, what we got? Hinge sled. So this is what I think we're going to do. That's probably the most compact way we're going to get higher. And we could also actually extend this. So we could do something like this. Nope, I like the other pistons. This is super. Yes, that's good. All right. And I screwed this all up again. Call a sled. Call this sled. Oh, no, other way. Actually, that'd be sick if this was just the right way. So I need to put this opposite like this. And now, there we go. So here's my sled. Here's my sled. There we go. I do believe we have enough. So we're just going to mimic this again over there. This will be our platform. We could put said Doom cube on it. What we got over here? Yeah, so we got room to do stuff. This, I can't paste it, of course. Okay. Well, let's just drive this thing around then. Let's see if it works. Oh no, I deleted it. Where can I put this more permanently? Where I'm not going to delete it a bunch. I don't want it there. I want it. I don't like it here either, but you know, it's such a dull color. I hate it. What happened there? Yeah, it's a good idea. But then I'll forget to mess with that, and then I'll figure out it'll just induce clang because this will be 89, this will be 90, and then it blows up because all this other stuff has inertial tensors on, and that's kind of the reason why it's a good idea. It's a great idea, but I am not good at remembering that stuff. What are we doing here? Sled move, sure. Don't we have a swap too? It's a sled move. We want that. Didn't we have a oh, it's groups. Swap, right? There we go. This. So we can swap directions. You know what else we should do? Oh yeah. We should So this is the only one we could spin on. We can't spin on these. This, so it's rotor sled 2. What kind of... Can I just put commands in like that? I think I can. Sled 2. Yeah, rotate the angle. So, sure, 0, do it at 10. Sure, auto. Rotate the angle at 90. 10. 180. 10. I don't think I need anything beyond that, right? So, we're gonna go, oh, oops. So, where are we at? Oh, that stinks. It's gonna be a bad place. So, we can go here. We can attach. And now we can move. There we go. Oh yeah. So clangy. Oh, what's up, man? Long time no see. I almost asked for your piloting skills the other day. Yeah. It's wiggly. We need to turn these on. I think that'll help. It's because, well, let's see. This one needs to stay off, but these can go on. And this can stay... Nah, we'll turn that one on too. So, the reason I jerked that around so much is because I'm stuck on the menu. It'll stay on the menu. I think there's a way to stop it. Control, maybe? No, it's Alt. Nope, definitely not. Control, Shift, Alt. I don't know how to close this, man. Alright, whatever. Oh no. Well, crap. I don't remember how much we did. Man, I got a quick load. I don't know how much we did. I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, man, that thing just exploded. Well, we'll get it. I think... Wow, I don't know why they issued. Well, we just turned on a bunch of inertial tensors. Maybe I turned on the wrong ones. I'm pretty sure I gotta go redo all the hotkeys. Oh yeah. And this makes it a little bit more tolerable because the damage is off and it makes it, you know, not so bad. Yeah, I gotta redo all these. Sled swap? What's this called? Swap. There. On off. Sled move. There we go. Almost rotated. Yeah, man. I don't know if it actually... I don't think it was, but that was pretty funny. Okay, let's try this again, and then we're gonna save after, because that sucks. Guaranteed it happens again over there, though. Oh, I gotta redo all of our angles, too. What was it called? Sled 2. So we got angle 0, 10, 90. Nope, not that one. 90, 10, auto, and 180. Yeah. And I'm going to save. That is the correct thing to do. So I think I need to go one more, right? Nope. I need to go back the other way. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Go back the other way. Okay. Attach here. And then press 5. Where did it explode? It was either here or there. I don't remember. I'm going forward. I think I do this, right? We're going to do that. Nope. That wasn't it either. Alright, quick load. That was fancy. Oh. I think I just need to delete that hinge head, because that's the only one that's having an issue. Yeah, there's a flaw. I can't wait to put more subgrids on it. Dude, I should have recorded some of the, because I built just one door and then kept pasting it. That's how I got the whole hangar door up top. That thing exploded spectacularly at least 50 times, and it's every single subgrid comes off of it. So each and every one of these subgrids was exploding all over. I think I got one video of it. I put it on Reddit or something, but okay, this is the issue. I think. All right, let's color this something different. Come on. Alright, it doesn't want to be colored, so we're just going to delete it. And we're going to hope that we choose the correct direction. So you could kind of look at the scratches and see, I think it's 180 degrees off. So, okay, so that's the way that it is because of this scratch right here. It's over there as well. So this is 180 degrees off. And now I lost my place. That, okay, that's the way it was. This is the way it is. What second layer are you talking about? So, I mean, this is, oh, this guy? This is where the carrier is sitting. So this is the main door. And I know you guys have seen this like 8,000 times, I'm sorry. So this is the main door. That's all going to close, look cool. And then the carrier is going to sit down here. And then we're building a different thing. So yeah, this is the main door. And then down here, I just want to watch it one more time, I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you. It is. It's way over engineered, man. I just kept adding subgrids till it looked cool. Yeah, so that's the main door. This is the hangar for it. And then these are the, well, I don't even know where the Doom cubes went now. So the gist of it, if anybody's just now arriving, this is a big carrier to carry like 8 of these cube things. These cube things are over here. And they get dropped from really, really high altitude. Like this. Right. So, it deploys the parachutes. It drops on the ground. Now, for some reason I made this survival ready. I don't know who's ever going to build something like that. And like the Real just said, it's going to lag any sort of multiplayer server, but it will be survival ready because I want it to be. Everybody always laughed because they're like, oh, you need to build a factory for the factory. Well, this is the factory for the factory. This thing gets dropped, and then it builds the mech factory. And this is all survival right here. This is all, it uses welders to build itself. It's a little, you know, wonky right now. But all this is piped up correctly. This will, I've already tested it in survival, it works. So it actually prints itself like this. But this is the factory to build the factory. So it's going to print out this thing. And this is a survival ready. This one's screwed up because it didn't work right. But what's it called? Oh, some of my stuff showing my secrets. Get off here. Okay. This is the thing it prints out though. So this is a big fat subgrid survival ready projection. That's what basically all this green is. It's all what'd you call it? Scaffolding? It's scaffolding so it could be printed. I really need to add that button to just undo the mag plates. What's it called? Mag. This thing, unlock. There we go. So, something like that. Yeah, this can all be printed now, and that's actually what's happening. So, that's the back there. And it'll all get pulled up, and all these welders will weld this thing up. And then this thing is a factory. This thing you could actually just make out of a, right? This thing you could actually just make a projector. I mean, you could hand build this in survival right now, and it will print just like this. And you could just make a big welder wall that you don't need this cube for. And then this all works. So you hit one button and it's ready to go, and it basically makes a subgrid heavy mech maker like this. So all this happens with timers. And these things get out of the way. That's not right. So some of this crap you have to move out of the way. And some of it is gonna, gosh dude, nothing ever, it's got to be perfectly level. I think that's the issue. Yeah, I got a few things that you could print subgrids with, and then these things fly off because I don't want them around. It does have to be perfectly level. I think that's really the big issue right now. We're gonna try this one more time, totally level. If it doesn't work, then I need to do work. Alright, perfectly level. How are we going to do perfectly level? Gravity alignment. Right there, right? Okay. There's that. So, perfectly level. Back. Do that. Just paste it right here. I gotta get rid of the, these things. Yeah, that's the idea. I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So auto lock, unlock, totally level. The most level it can be. I know I should. I mean, oh, I could put warheads on it, I guess. Yeah, the real pain in the ass is this. So this is like in the middle of everything. So I had to find out exactly the right amount of thrust override. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's locked in place. Yeah, let's do warheads. It's got to basically get out of this little gap right here. So you can actually see that. This should work the way that it is. So let's try this one more time. All that crap bounces off. Kind of gets out of the way. Alright, nothing's gonna fall off and ruin itself this time. Okay. Okay. Yep, okay, so far so good. There we go, that's what they're supposed to do. So they both go zooming that way, and then they blow up on my door and I have to quick load. It is actually going there. Okay. You need to go somewhere else. Okay, whatever. Get rid of you. I think all the parts landed. So yeah, it has to be totally level, which is a huge pain in the ass. That's what's happening right here. I don't think it's fully level, so it screws everything up, and it doesn't print right, but that's for a different day. Yeah, it doesn't like it. With a normal, not subgrid printer, this is going to work just fine. But these are my Doom cubes, and it's eventually going to work right. Today's not that day. This should work right. So, A few of you have already seen this. I put it on Reddit and everything else, but this is a fully survival-ready mech printer. I'm just going to watch this a little bit. Yep, so it's printing the legs right now. Those will come around. That's what's on these things. And then it's going to go and print the arms right after this. It's got to shake off all those extra pieces because there's a million subgrids on this thing. And these things are just using gravity to basically attach all this. It's going to switch this back upside down. Attach the legs. Yeah, I do have a auto... So this thing has an auto level on it, or the thing I deleted, I guess. This is what gets rid of these cubes so you don't have to see them. Same thing with this. This is the arms. Booyakasha. Mech time. So, and this is probably going to walk in a random direction, but this is how you launch it. This isn't even my mech. This is Dread Mechanics mech. And I think it's pretty awesome. So it's got auto level in it too, that's why it's kind of walking like this somewhat decently. And you put this on and then it will guard you. So you just follow, this thing follows you around and guards you. But yeah, that's from the box. It just can print like this. And it's got a few subgrids on it. Yeah. And the idea is these cubes, they have enough for the whole factory, so it prints the whole factory. I think this is all the crap in it. It has, yeah. This is the amount for, it's enough for the whole factory and I think 3 mechs. And it works on the standard welding speed, grinding speed, and then standard inventory. So this is a completely survival-ready mech factory. That's kind of how I built it. I wanted to just put this out of a plane, and then I saw that thing, or I made that thing. I think that's cooler. And then this is the carrier for it. There's not really anything special with this. It's got some cool landing gear on it, but other than that, it doesn't really do anything cool. This is the bridge. I wonder. Oh yeah. So this is the landing gear on it. Nice and slow and big and folds up nicely. And there's 2 of them. I guess 4 of them. But then this should fall back down and go inside here. And when it gets close, it'll deploy the landing gear. There we go. And then it's got to fit in these like weird little saddle things. I definitely, yeah, that's it. It's like that. Turn off dampeners. And then we'll have something that centers it up. Yeah, that'll attach there. Alright, back to this thing. I'm pretty sure we replaced this, so we can now try it. We're going to save this. And now we're going to go. Alright, we need to go the other way, so we need to go that way. We got one more. Press 5 to switch directions. Locomotion. Moment of truth. Okay. That's at least better. That's still weird. Because that's definitely the same direction as all these. Why the hell is that? Okay, go backwards. We're gonna... Which way did that go? Alright, so... If I do that, yeah, it's gonna turn it. That's so weird. I don't know why that's working that way. No! I screwed up. I went backwards. So now we have to figure out a way to... Okay, I think I know how. We need to put one more timing block on. And this one's going to trigger itself. Why is this off? Oh, because it doesn't have power. So it needs a battery. I also don't like this color. So there's that. We need... we're going to hide it up here because I don't want to put it anywhere else. Uh-oh. Alright, you're going to trigger yourself. This is attach. Attach, trigger yourself. And also sled to, I'm going to say attach. Here. So let's see how much this explodes everywhere. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, was the sled itself wiggling? I didn't even see it. Alright, this should... Oh, it'd help if you triggered it. Dummy. I think that's it. I think I have to have it start itself as well. Where's that? Attach. So start. Yep, that's it. Okay. So now it's triggering a bunch. And we'll do this. And we'll dump it on this rotor. And it should attach itself without blowing up. Or it won't. Why is that? Okay. Why didn't this work though? Sled 2 attach. Yeah, okay. I'll take a look at that. I still don't know why this isn't working. That should have attached. Nah, whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't know what direction I'm going right now, so I could very well run this off the edge again. So, yep, I'm going the wrong way. So go this way. Yeah, it does wiggle a little bit. Uh-oh. Dang it. No, I don't want to quick load. I think it's still on my clipboard. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're just going to grab that one. We're going to detach. Actually, we're just going to delete it. And delete this. And grab this. Should just make a spare one. Now, why is this working? This should definitely try to attach here. It didn't explode, exactly. Progress. You're being a huge pain in the butt, though. So, oh, I know, because it's timing itself right now. It needs a little bit extra time. So, we're going to drop it from further up, and that should help. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. One last thing. So stop. You're gonna go to 1 second. Now you're gonna trigger. This is gonna work. I know why it wasn't working now. Just needs to go forward, up. There we go. Okay. We got it. Stop. That's why it was screwing up earlier. Okay. I don't think I'm going the correct direction. I'm not. So we go forward. And then we go forward. And then we quick save. Go forward. Okay. So that's the wrong way. It needs to be 180 degrees off of what it is. So get out of there. I don't know which way it needs to go, but it needs to go away. So this is the way it is. It needs to go right like this. Oh crap, I screwed it up again. So this is the way it was. It needs to go here. Okay, we got it. This is it. I can tell. This is it. Alright. So we need to switch directions. We need to go back. We need to grab it. We need to explode it. I think it actually all stayed together for some reason. What's up with that, though? Is that going the wrong way? Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I might do that. What's the deal here? Why is it going this way? It's all the way off from where I want it to be. Okay. Moving on. We're going to go there. We're going to switch directions again. No, we're not. We're going to go here. Ah, shit. Well, is it still on my clipboard? Yes. See, it's stupid stuff like, well, I'm sure it's maybe it's my fault, but this is the stuff that takes the time. The stupid problems that shouldn't be a thing. Because that's not... Alright, that's the way it was. Well, I think it's there. Give it a shot. You're gonna go over here, in case I have to paste you again. You're gonna go here. Coming up, up, forward, and this should be plenty of room. That's not right. I have an idea. It's a foolproof idea. We're going to get this right. Which direction am I facing? Okay. So, 5. There. And I turn that way. So, we're going to attach this one. Which way did I just turn? I turned that way. So, this needs to go back. Ah, not what I wanted. I need to get out of this seat. And we are just going to do this. Okay, let's see. Do that. I turn this. It's at 90. I turn it. Wait, nope, that's the wrong way. So it's got to be, what, 180. And then do this. This is the wrong color. This is a super long way of doing things, but this is how we're going to make it work. Okay, now it's definitely the right way. Right? Why can't I? Whatever. That wasn't painting. Okay, save, because I did some stuff. We're gonna go forward. Oh no. Why? Okay. Okay. We're going. We're going again. We're going again. Luckily, I pasted another one over here so we can grab it. That's the issue because it was still going off. All right. Coming up. All right. This needs to stop. This is completely backwards from where I want it. So, something like that. Alright, so I should be able to go this way, this way, Huh. Well, guaranteed this is screwed up then. This is 180 degrees off from where it should be. Yeah, I agree. I'm not too worried about the wiggle right now. I'm worried about this. This is dumb. It's all because this one hinge head, and I don't understand why. So. Okay. That line needs to be on this side. Let's try this again. Stupid problem, but... Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Try that. That's good, that's good, that's good. Actually, hinge lock would probably help too. Hinge lock definitely cuts back on the nastiness. Save. We'll have to do it to that one too, but we'll figure it out later. Alright, we're still going backwards. So here's forwards. That's definitely a lot more stable. There it is. It's the correct way. No, it's not. I have no idea what's going on with this. And now this is completely wrong. Was I going forward? Sure. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss on this one. I don't get it. I just wish I knew what was going on. These are all correct. Okay. Foolproof plan again. I think. So, attach. Here we go. We're going to grab this one. Oh, that's dumb. No, just... It's stupid. I shouldn't have to do this. Yeah, but it's only... So the thing is like... It's happening on a single rotor, not these two. Like, I could see it if, like, these weren't lined up and then they were clanging out like that. But it's only on the single rotor lockup. Because only at one time, these two are locked and this one's unlocked. And if this one's locked, these two are unlocked. So that's super duper weird. I also don't know why this is not the right color. Oh. I'm just gonna wing it. We're gonna do it. This is a really, really dumb problem to spend a lot of time on, but okay. Isn't that lovely? Okay. I might just make some track and copy paste it. I think that would honestly be easier. So we know for a fact that this works. So I think this is what we copy paste, honestly. Something like that. I hate to do it, but I guess we gotta keep it simple. Okay. Copy. We know this works. What? Why that happen? Weird. If I delete this, all this crap. I don't even think this is in the right spot is the other thing, but so copy this. I don't need this section. Copy. Of course I can't paste it. Okay, I can. 1, 2. So we need one space there. There's that. This is more just a proof of concept at this point. Grab you again. That's 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, this thing should travel on it now. Uh-oh. Okay, stop this so it doesn't lock us up again. Oh, I think I know why. Because I'm turning it here. This isn't going to work. Because this orientation is this, but we're turning the rotor. So that actually makes sense. Yeah, 100% this is not going to be right. We're going to do it anyways, but... Yeah, that's why. Because this is the direction. Because my rotor's wrong. Okay, so we just need to find a way to reset the rotor to this. Or we spin it. Yeah, I totally get why that's not working now. That's going to be a little bit harder to design around. Because this is holding what we change it to over here when we change directions. So when we change directions, after we do that, we have a timer block that resets our rotor to a specific angle. I think that's what we do. And that seems over-engineered, but I don't know how to fix it beyond that. Well, these are going to be pre-programmed paths anyways. I'm not going to be using this thing to control us to go around. So this, I just need to remember when I switch here, I need to immediately reverse it before I attach here. Otherwise, it'll be in it. Yeah, you have to reset right here so that you're correctly attaching here, because this is remembering this. Okay, well, at least we know the problem. Yeah, the same reason that if I switch directions and go back, this is going to change direction as soon as I lock to it. Like that. Okay, so it at least makes sense. There's two types of rotors, yep. Why? Okay, so cool. That's sled. This is sled. Platform. Sled plat, I'm good with that. So, sled plat. This is where we're at. Is this going to contact anything? No. Yes, it will. Go forward. Forward, go forward. Alright, one more. So, sled. Do this. That'll go up a pretty decent amount. Damn, that's almost there. if I use platform, this is definitely going to be tall enough. Alright, cool. And then locking that keeps it completely good. Like that. Difference between the two? Isaiah, do you play this? A genuine question. I gotta sneeze too. Okay. Two types of rotors. So this one is just a rotor, and this one, advanced rotor, has conveyor going through it. That means you can have something like this, and it'll travel. So like that, like that, and like that, and your conveyor will travel through this joint. So that's the only reason behind it. The other conveyor doesn't have that. Like this. Stuff won't travel through it. So that could be hydrogen, items, whatever you want, but that's what the advanced rotor is. And they have different hit boxes, but that's not really a big deal in most cases. Okay. So we have something that'll lift it up. This has gotta go. It's bothering me now. Okay. So we have our locomotion. We have our track pieces. We just need to figure out exactly where that needs to go. We'll lift it up into place. We can lock it in. We just need to align our track correctly. This will move exactly... How will this move? So here's the front of my cart. Let's count out the spaces that we need. Okay, so it's three at a time. Is that going to work out for how far our crap is? Oh, that sucks, man. That's too bad. It took me a while to get my PC going up too. So over here, we can move here, and then we can move here, and then we're screwed because that's only 2. Dang it. Well, it doesn't... We just can't lock in. We can move. Alright, what about this? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright. So yeah, we'll have one place in here that will make the stuff, and then this cart will come through and basically drop it, or lift it up, I suppose. I don't need this whole cart though. I definitely don't need 2 of these. So I think maybe just a single one of these. Take this, sled, hinge lock. That's why it's not going. There we go. That 89 would help. Dang it. There we go. Alright. Let's do the rest of them. Okay. So really set up there. That's absolutely going to bring it high enough because it was close before. So here's our cart, I think. We can gussy it up to whatever, but this is what we need. We need our cube now. So how are we going to set this cube on here? We can't have it in the way of anything, because the way this attaches... Oh, it's annoying. I can't paste it here. It's going to attach to this point and this point, so neither one of those can be basically taken up when we go to put this in. What do we do? Here, let's bring this out. Oh, this is actually the old design though. That ain't gonna work. Get rid of this. Are you attached? No. You're attached though. Detached. Grab this. Oop, grab it. Reattach, maybe? Nice. So, put you here. Maybe? Somewhere? I just want... Okay. Okay. Alright. What am I doing with my hotkeys right now? Okay. Get rid of you. Probably have another one of these hanging around. And... there. I'm just gonna do that. Large hinges? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I just need to basically get it in my head and figure out what I'm going to do real quick. So, this is our block. Just has to sit on here like this. So this part needs to be open to lock. I wonder if I did fix that. Okay. Yeah. That needs to stay out. Yeah, I think I just have some sort of hinge. Well, let's see. That's going to go that way. Then we'll turn it. So this is the direction it will be. So that means this will be this. So we need this. We also need a turntable because some of these are going in backwards. So crap, we're just gonna do that now. Yeah. Put the turntable in. Something like this. Gosh, this cart's getting big. And it's kind of looking stupid. I don't love how tall it is. Okay, we're gonna change that. Okay, get rid of all you. Get rid of you. We'll do this. So we could still, yeah, we can do that. Do something like this, and this, and that. There we go. We shrunk it up one, and we still get the turntable. So, something like that. I really want to make this other side too, so like that. Which way do I have the pistons going? Like that. That and that. Attach. Grab these settings because they should be the same. Same for this. And same for that. Cool. Oh, these are... This is different now. I gotta figure out what that is. So if I detach this, raise this, hinge lock is probably on. It is. Reverse hinge lock's on. Okay, that's actually the right way. So this is the way we want it. This is ugly. Yeah, I don't like that, but we'll figure it out. So now we can turn it, and we'll really just need to turn this 180 degrees. Something like that. Okay, cool. Go like that. Why didn't that turn? That's weird. Alright. So it's our platform, but we need something to grab it, so oh, put the dang hinges the wrong way. All spaced. Cool. Give me the block. So this is right. I could do, well, if this is one wider, like that, wait, did that add it? Okay. Something like that. I am gonna have to end this stream. It's probably like 15 minutes. I got work in the morning. I should get some sleep. Oh crap! It's going off. That is not what I wanted to do. Don't do this. Okay. Not really what I wanted. That is kind of what I wanted. This is basically just to funnel it in. And like this. Grab the block. Don't. Okay, get rid of that. Oh, sure, man. Like I said, I was kind of doing this anyways, so. It was way too bouncy. Alright, good. That's exactly where I wanted it, though. So, plan is like this. We need to go the other way, though. So that's negative 90. Make this 0. This is kind of what I was thinking. We'll do this, and then we'll do that. And we'll gussy it up later, but this will hold it in place, I think. That. This one's actually already done. Latch, grab. Now it doesn't look like much right now, but I have to go back and make it look nice. These won't be here, but all this crap will. So, should be able to get onto latch, wherever we are. Yeah, no problem, Grump. What do we call this? Latch. Go, save that. Should just be able to. Okay. It's kind of what I was thinking. I think that works pretty good. So that works. And this would spin it. Very cool. It's 180. That definitely needs to have inertial tensor on. Something still doesn't look right about that. What? Oh, dang it. This is attached to everything. Crap. We can fix that. Do that. Get rid of that. So, now I have a lot less. Show tensor on, off. This rotor is on. These are off. This should be off. I think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I don't know how it'll look yet, to be honest. This hinge lock needs to be on. Something about this doesn't... I guess that's better. It just needs to be slower. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be fast. I think that's fine. Cool. So in order to make this look a little bit nicer, might do I do like these blocks. I do like rust. I don't like that color rust though, it looks like crap. What's up with that? Weird. Okay. Yeah, it looks better. Don't need those. Don't need these. I don't know if I'm in love with this yet, but I'm just gonna give it a shot. It shouldn't clip. That's why, yeah, this block and this block fit together. I don't think it will clip. I don't think the light has collision either. So I think we're still actually okay with that. Yeah, it shouldn't clip. I think it's actually a pretty decent fit. Yeah, this will actually hold it all together. I don't think that... Yeah, I'm almost positive corner lights don't have collision. And if it doesn't look cool, I can't do it, so... Oh, you're good, man. Like I said, this is all learning. I'm still learning. That's why I always get on Reddit, and there's probably new stuff I learn every week about this game. Okay. I think I like this. Crap. Well, I wanted to put batteries there. Oh shoot, that's why. Maybe not. It could be why. So, this is our chariot that will carry these things. I'm almost yeah, I'm positive that's enough lift for it. Let's give that a shot. What hinges were those? Hinge, sled. Oh, dang it. Oh no, you're gonna dump it. Why? Why did that happen? Okay. What's the other crap called? Latch. Hinge, latch. This is probably gonna dump it on the ground too. Nope, it grabbed it. Nice. So, what do we need here? We need something to lock it down. It would be smart if we could just do this. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere. Oh, that's crappy. So this needs probably a little bit more torque. Oops, not that much torque. That's not working right. Oh, duh. Okay, that's why I didn't rename these. What is going on, man? Sled, hinge, sled. Oh, that's why. Can you right-click out of Build Vision? Oh my god, it's shift right-click. Holy cow. Yeah, that's why I keep, like, looking this way. Alright, well, that's cool. Thank you. Once again, there's my weekly learn thing. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. Why the hell isn't this working? This hinge lock's on, that's why. And you, hinge lock is on. Attach, 0, 0. Hinge lock off. Hinge lock off, okay. Yeah, thanks, bro. Okay, now it's gonna lift, okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Now it's not gonna work at all. Son of a bitch. Where are we going? Sleds, sleds. There's all this. Hinge lock off. You and you. Inertial tensors on. Velocity 5. What have I done? What did I do that is now not working? No, I don't want to do that. I will save though. I gotta get this working before I log out. Alright, let's figure this out. Detach. That's why. Because they're working not together. Why isn't this working though? Tensors on. Is that why? Why is... Someone please tell me why this isn't working. I know, luckily it didn't happen. What's the dang deal? Here, let's try this side. Obviously this side doesn't want to play. I think so too. It's also weird that this doesn't want to move. I did something goofy. Let's see, look at this one more time. Sled. It's definitely got all 4 of these hinges on. We're just gonna turn up the power so that it really destroys something. Oh crap. So that's kind of why this is the correct way. That is crazy. That's why. Because it's too long. 2.5. That's why. Okay, we figured it out. Oh shit, that's wrong. This needs to be negative 90. Maybe? Take that off. Oh no. We're doing bad stuff now. There. There. Go up. Go up. Oh no. This isn't great, but it's not bad. Well, yeah, it's not great. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's attach this. Let's detach this, because this is obviously not like in life. Negative 90? Okay. So, this needs to be 0. You need the same settings. Like that. Now you can get attached. You're good. We need to turn this crap way down. Sled. You go all the way down to like there. And then you and you need inertial tensor. Ah, there we go. That's still kind of nasty though. That's on, that's off, that's on, which is fine. As long as this is off, every other inertial tensor should be off and on. Off. There we go. That's on, and this is off. Okay. Always have these inertial tensors on different grids. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of glad, because I didn't want to remake it. I keep hitting that. Oh, see, I screwed it up again. Now it doesn't work. Well, it is what it is. Why isn't that working now? Okay, well. Make sure these are named correctly, like that. Oh man, damage is off. It's a lot more forgiving when you turn that off. I think it has something to do with that. Nope, it's not. I don't know why it's not working, man. Oh well, I have to call it a night, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working. I got Well, I think I found the problem. You mad? So that's wrong. Is that pointed down? Yes. That's the way it should be. So we'll delete that. Bring this down. Now everything's in the correct orientation. Let me just stop smacking into stuff. Oh my gosh. Come on. Please don't blow up. Alright. One last thing. Sled you and you need to reverse. Man, I just don't get it. I don't know why this isn't working. But I can't really mess with it anymore. Thanks again for stopping out. We will pick this up at a different time. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And next Monday we'll stream again. But yeah, that's about it, man. Appreciate it.